Day 3 and still no sign of missing baby Lisa Irwin. The latest twist tonight, police saying her parents are no longer working with them. The parents dispute that. Welcome, everybody. This is Fox 4 News at 10. Fox 4's Eric Burke has been on this story ever since it broke.
He's outside a home where Lisa Irwin's parents were holed up earlier this evening with the latest tonight, Eric.
Well, Susan and Phil, it's been a very dramatic evening, for lack of a better term, since 7 o'clock tonight until just a few minutes ago. It's been back and forth between whether or not the parents of Lisa Irwin are involved in the investigation or they're not. The police say they're not. The spokespeople for the parents say they, in fact, are. We came to this neighborhood here just off of Vivian and North Walworn because we understand this is a relative of Jeremy Irwin, the baby's father. They were holed up here for a little while. They left a little while ago. I'll get to that in just a minute. But when we arrived here about 20 minutes after the police department said that the parents were no longer cooperating with the investigation, we wanted to know why. When we got here, we were met with some resistance. Is Jeremy here?
It's none of your business. We got a deal going on.
This unidentified woman claims the family has a deal with a national news network and the parents aren't talking. Before I could knock on the door, she said the cops were coming.
And the cops are getting on the phone.
She yelled more about the network TV deal and went inside. That's when we knocked on the door. The man who answered wouldn't answer any questions. We wanted to see if you guys had a comment on why the parents have stopped cooperating with police.
We need to hear something.
Not right now.
For the million people in the metro that are trying to help find this baby, could you say something to them?
Thank you.
Wow.
The police did show up. They went up to the door, knocked, and went inside. A short time later, they came out and left without saying anything to the media. Once again, about 8:45, we had a couple come up to us and say that they wanted to read a statement on behalf of the parents. They wanted to meet us over at the command post, but that command post was dismantled about 7:30 tonight. Police saying that they've covered the geographical area around the house, searching several times. They didn't need that command post to be there anymore. However, their search for Lisa Irwin, that 10-month-old, will continue. Well, shortly after that, the couple went over to the house where Lisa went missing over at 36 and North Lister, read a brief statement that said, in fact, the family is cooperating with police, and then they turned and left without any questions. They came back here. I asked them to give me that statement on camera or to let me read that statement. They refused and went inside the house. Then about 10 minutes ago, the parents, both Deborah Bradley and Jeremy Irwin, walked down the sidewalk over in the grass, got into an SUV, and left without saying anything that I could hear. I asked if they wanted to comment. Jeremy Irwin said something. I just couldn't hear what he said. When I went to walk over to him, he got in the car and then left. Where they are tonight, we're not sure, but we do know that 10-month-old Lisa Irwin is still missing. Eric Burke, Fox 4 News, working for you live in the Northland.
Thanks, Eric. And our team coverage on the search for answers into Lisa Irwin's disappearance takes us to Independence.
That's where Fox 4's Robert Townsend has been with baby Lisa's grandparents. Robert, fill us in.
Phil, just to recap for you, David and Brenda Nets are the grandparents of Deborah Bradley and the great-grandparents of 10-month-old Lisa Irwin. Take a look at this video we shot just about an hour and a half ago. Tonight I came to the Nets' home here in Independence. I walked up to their front door to get reaction to the fact police tell us Deborah Bradley and Jeremy Irwin are no longer cooperating with detectives as police search for the couple's missing baby. Here's what the baby's great-grandparents had to say.
They've done everything.
They've answered their questions and stuff, and I don't know what else you can do.
What are you hoping right now?
I want her found. I want her baby just like it used to be.
The police say that Deborah and Jeremy are no longer cooperating. How do you respond to that?
I don't know. I have no comment. I haven't talked to them.
Well, they have been cooperating as much as they can, and they're supposed to, with their lawyer, come up with some kind of statement for the press at a later time.
Are they going to be talking to police anymore this week?
That I don't know.
Mr. Nets wouldn't tell me where his granddaughter and Jeremy Irwin are tonight. As you just heard, he did say the couple has now hired a lawyer. We'll definitely stay on top of it. For now, Robert Townsend, Fox 4 News, working for you live in Independence, Missouri.
Thanks for the latest.